Let's talk a little Tennessee recruiting. Now that the Mike Matthews saga has resolved itself, we want to talk about that wide receiver position and where Tennessee's going to get the production from moving forward. I got Austin Price from VolQuest on this one. We're going to go behind the scenes of 2025 recruiting. But first, Tennessee fans, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button for me. We're here talking Tennessee recruiting all year long, and we want you to be a part of it. Hit subscribe for me. All right. Let's bring in Austin Price from VolQuest. Now, Austin, Mike Matthews is staying. It took a week. That is resolved. Now we move forward. Where do you think the production's going to come from at the wide receiver for position for Tennessee in the 2025 year?
Well, it starts with Mike. I mean, they're going to he's going to have more opportunities in 2025. Chris Brazel will continue to be a playmaker for this team. Braylon Staley will emerge. He played over 50 snaps in the Ohio State game, but I would expect him to get more run, much more run in 2025, probably from the slot position. And so then it boils down to what true freshman can make an impact, Josh. And then who else do they add? Because I would say they'll at least add one or two more. They lost too many bodies to not add back a body or two at the receiver position.
Right. So let's talk about this 2025 class finishing 10th. They signed a bunch of wide receivers in this one. Is there anybody that you're giving the nod to that you think could come in and make an impact as a true freshman? Inside Scoop listeners, it's playoff season. That means we're talking prize picks, and I love prize picks. So we got the NFL playoffs going, we got the college football playoffs going, and it's a great time to up your prize picks game. This weekend, I played Quinn Ewers and Sam Levitt passing yards on the more than and hit. I love it. It's just that easy. Prize Picks is the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Now offers Apple Pay for quick and easy deposits into your football account. Prize Picks is the most fun way to make a little money during the football season. Here's what we're going to do. Go to prizepicks.com/inside scoop, and you're going to use promo code inside scoop to receive a guaranteed $50 once you play $5 in lineup. So all you got to do is play that $5. Whether you win or lose, you're going to have $50 in your account when it's done. So tell me, who are we rolling with the playoffs coming up? Give me your winners. Give me your can't miss picks in the comment section below. Remember, Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Well, it'd be Travis Smith. He's long, he's explosive, he's got a huge frame, high catch point rate, high catch radius, and I like his game a lot. I think sneaky is Joakim Dodson. Now, the Baylor product is not going to be here till the summertime.
Right.
Travis Smith and Rodarius Jackson will be here for spring practice, so that gives them a little bit of a leg up. But that's not always an end-all, be-all when it comes to playing early. So, Tennessee's going to have to lean on some of these true freshmen to play. That's just facts. And we'll see who else they add out of the portal and go from there. But they ultimately need Mike Matthews, to get back to your original question, to be the guy that ascends and takes much more, playmaking ability into 2025.
Yeah, the expectations on Mike Matthews have definitely been ratcheted up after the last couple of days, and now that he's returning. You look at the top of the commitment list, or I should say signing list now, and you got David Sanders, you got Elijah Campbell, you got Marion Dye. What other positions do you think we could see some of these 2025 prospects making an early impact next year?
Well, we just hit kind of on the nail on the head. I think at receiver, they're going to have to, just because of what they're replacing and people who left the program. But I mean, I love Isaiah Campbell. I like Marion Dye, and the way that Rodney Garner rotates his defensive linemen, that would tell you they'll have a real shot to play early, because that's what Coach Garner does. And from all indications, at least through that week of bowl practice, as they geared up for the CFP, those guys flashed. They showed kind of why they were what they were ranked, right? And so like the staff's feeling really good about them. They loved what they saw out of Travis Smith. I think they got to have some stuff out of a guy like Jaden Harmon or Jaden Perlotti at the linebacker spot. I think that's paramount. And then DeJuan Morris, the running back from Oakland, or Justin Baker, the running back from down in the state of Georgia. It would be two spots also that I think Tennessee needs to have a young player to step up. Outside of course, David Sanders, who if not starting day one, I'll be shocked.
That's going to be a big one. I'm really excited to see this 2025 class. So just tying up some loose ends, the portal is winding down, but it's also, there's still many talented players there. How many more do you think we could see Tennessee land from the portal before it's all said and done?
I think it's possible for them to add 3 to 4 more, depending on who's available. Again, you got to like what's in there before you want to go all in on them. And a lot of these portal kids are commanding top dollar. So if
Yeah.
you're not in love with them, giving them top dollar doesn't make much sense. So, I think for Tennessee, they'd love to, continue to add pieces, especially at receiver, maybe a running back, just because right now they kind of go into next year with 4 scholarship backs on the roster after they've had a couple of people leave with, Dylan Sampson going off to the NFL. And then, you look around and you've got a couple more transfer out, like Cam Seldon and Khalifa Keith. So, probably would like to add a body at running back. And then maybe defensive line. I'm not sure they go and do anything at safety at this point. But again, time will tell. It depends on who's available and who's interested.
All right, Tennessee fans, when we're sitting back in this position a year from now, who do you think we'll be looking back on from this 25 class and saying, wow, he was the most impactful signing? Let us know. Comment section below.